in the various constituency and their families, we also say a pleasant good morning to you. And to all of our supporters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean, and the wider world, a pleasant good morning to you. We are having very fine weather here, and we trust that you are having the same. To all of our past parliamentarians and past caretakers and their families in the various constituencies, we say a pleasant good morning to you as well. And to people from other countries who might be tuning into this program at this time, we say welcome to you, and we are happy to have you, and we trust that everything is well with you in whichever country you are, and we trust that you're having gorgeous weather like we are having right now in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our weather is sunny, cloudy, and sunny, a little breezy, which is good to try and hold the heat down. No rain is coming at the moment, so we're having pretty good weather. So to the most wonderful people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the people of Central Kingston, let me say a pleasant good morning to you. And I hope everything is going well. To all the guys on the different blocks down in Central Kingston, we big you up, and we trust that everything will go well with you. To all of the young people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I want to say a special good morning to you in particular, and in particular our young men. I want you to stay out of trouble, stay out of this kind of violent activity that some have been engaging in the country. So just pull yourself together. Remember, all is not lost. There is still hope, and change is on its way, and there's still hope for you. So don't get yourself involved in any activity that is unlawful and not nice, but just take it easy. The time is coming. It's getting shorter and shorter every day. The time is coming for change, and change for the better. So that's how it is right now. So let me just remind you of some activities that are coming up. Well, today from about 11, the Young Dems of North Windward will be having their barbecue sale in Georgetown. So those of you who are in the area, passing through the area, or have the time, that you can just go up there and support them, buy a barbecue. I believe they might be having things there that you can drink as well. So you can buy something and support the Young Dems of North Windward and Sister Chevo and John and the constituency there. Support them, give them your support. They will be there from 11 this morning until. And then on Saturday night in Peruvian Vale, join Brother Andrew John, the NDP caretaker and next representative of the constituency of South Windward. Join him out there at 7 p.m. That is this Saturday night, the 23rd of November. Join him out there as he brings the message of the NDP to the people of South Windward. So wherever you are in South Windward, you can come there and join him. There's a village meeting in Peruvian Vale. But those of you who are in the constituency, you are invited to come and be a part of that, and those nearby constituencies as well. Some of you are invited, all are invited, but we know all can't come. But some need to come and show some support to our brother and to the people of South Windward. Yes, remember it's less than a year to go for the general elections, so the heat have to start turning up. So we're having this meeting in South Windward. Come and listen to our leader, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday, listen to people like Brother Andrew John, who is the caretaker and candidate for that area. The Honorable Major Sinclair Leacock will be there as well. You heard that on Wednesday. And other speakers, I show people like Sister Chevron John will be a part of that. So you got to come on out and be a part, be there with the New Democratic Party, and make sure that everything goes well on Saturday night. We pray that the weather will be okay, so that we wouldn't have any bad interference from the rain, but we trust that the weather will be good, so you can come on out and be there in comfort. Then on the 30th, that's the 30th of November, the last Saturday night, that's the end of November, they join with the Major and Central Kingstown in Hollywood, where we will be having our final village meeting for the year 2024. So that's the 30th, the last Saturday night in November. You are invited to Hollywood. Join with the Major and Central Kingstown as we have our final village meeting there, once God should spare our life. That will be our final meeting for the year. So we trust that you will be there with us and you will join us there and make sure that you're a part of the action. That's the 30th of November. Then on the 6th of November, East Kingston, for those of you who play bingo and so on, East Kingston will be having their fundraising activity in the form of a bingo. And tickets can be had from the constituency. You can have tickets from Yellowboard, INGEAR, and those persons in Central Kingston as well. So you can check them out, check out June and so on, and you will be able to get your tickets as well for that event. Then on the 7th, a lot of people have been asking me about the West Kingston raffle. Well, I don't have a ticket because I don't raffle. You know that by now. But a lot of persons purchase tickets and are asking, yes, those that will take place on the 7th of December during the President's Dinner at Sunset Shores. So you can be a part of the action. The President's Dinner is on the 7th. You can purchase a ticket or you can have someone purchase one for you. It is $250. For some persons, it might be out of range, but it's a fundraising activity. So those of you overseas who love to support the party, probably you can buy a few tickets and give to some of your friends here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as we raise funds to help the party, in our fundraising activity where we gather funds to do campaign for the election. So come on out. That will be on the 7th of December. You got to be a part of it. The President's Dinner at Sunset Shores Hotel in Villa. And also the raffle for West Kingston will be done at the dinner. So those of you who have tickets and who hope to win, well, that will be your time. Some will win, some won't. That is the nature of those things, but you involved in it, so you will have to be satisfied. If you're a winner, then you are. If you're not, you're a loser. Well, that's how life go at times. So those are the activities that are coming up for the rest of the year for 2024. And then after that, people will normally get down to what is known as a Christmas season. So most activities cease around that time, most other activities. And then as the new year begin, those of us who will be alive then, by the grace of the Lord, then we will see a hype up in activities when it comes in terms of election activities. and campaign activities. So you have to look forward to those things and be a part of it as much as you can. But I'm going to remind you, the time is going down. It's less than a year now. Elections are coming. Remember, it's time for a change. We're too long into that. Too much problems in our country that is not being addressed by the ruling regime because they have really run out of steam. They have lost their way, and we need a change in SVG. And the change is the New Democratic Party. So whenever they call the elections and you go to the polls, remember to put your X next to the key, which is the symbol of the New Democratic Party. And once you do that, and you do it, come on out in your numbers. Do like the people in America. Come out in your numbers and vote so that you can have that change. And you will be the beneficiary of the change because from day one, your life will begin to get better under a New Democratic Party administration. I want to ask the Education Department. They're just asking a few questions, and I will expect to get some answers, failing which I will return to the subject. I know I may not get the answers today, but we will get it. I'll come back to that. Somebody is calling, and I want to take the call. I did promise them I'll take the call. So, hello, good morning. Welcome to the Newtimes Program. Okay, the person cut out. Maybe they thought they were calling and not something else, but they were calling. I was just about to take them. Okay, well, they're out. So if they call back, I'll take them. But I'm asking the education department because, from my information, they're the ones in charge of those third year nursing students who did the exam sometime ago. I think it was last month or sometime. Okay, let me take this call. Welcome to Newtimes. Welcome to Newtimes.
Good morning to you, Brother Igal.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
I am good, thank you. Yes, I'm just calling to make an observation, something that I saw.
Okay.
Yes, on Wednesday we went down to register voters' registrations for ID cards.
Okay.
Yes, at the public health department. And when I got there were like four people, and there was a gentleman with he had like young children in like kindergarten or nursery school or whatever. And as I stood there, like we're almost in the street standing.
Yeah, I know. We have to
And I
stand when you're
think
at
it's
public health.
ridiculous. I don't think we need to operate like fourth world country. That man could have gone home. Maybe they didn't even have anybody to leave his children with. My must be a nurse or working or whatever. And he had to be there with his children after his work. And there wasn't even a bench for him to sit, or for a woman in high heel shoes or whatever. No, we just have to stand there almost in the street. And why do we have to be always so backward? Why do we always have to be our standards always have to be so low? And I waited there like 30, 35 minutes. And as far as I remember, I just saw one person go in, and four or five more people came. And we are standing up there, and it gets dark quick.
Yeah, this time of the
Early.
year,
Yes.
dark very fast.
And like 5 o'clock, quarter past, I said, no. If one person has gone in since I am here, that means it will be dark. It's going to be dark by the time I leave down there, and I don't want to be, with all the crime in the country and everything. You need to have proper security. Yes, so I stood there, and the process was very slow. I do not know what accounts for this. But besides the process being slow, I think they could make better accommodations for the citizens of the country who want to register. Because if people just come and turn away, the process will take longer, and you need to have your registration card to put down your to make your vote
Well, you
count.
see, the thing is, when it is at a school, sometimes there are things you can sit because a school will have benches and so
Benches,
on. A couple of the
yes,
other rooms might be open so that you can sit and wait. But at the other places, you don't really have any
we're just
place.
on this the dirty step standing.
I know, and the way public health is built too, you just have to stay on the step and maybe
Yes,
come close to
and
the road because
and
if
buildings on either side. You don't
yes,
really have any.
I know if the crowd is a lot, then you don't really have much place at all. I know the place, I know the building, obviously, and
Yeah.
so I know. I don't
Yes,
know.
I don't know if it was about 10 people to register, or maybe a friend might have come along with somebody else. But I saw the crowd building, and I said it was useless. I'm not going to stand up here any longer.
Well, and around now to the crowd that start to build. Anytime you get closer to election, more people do turn up for registration. Even persons who maybe wasn't paying much attention during the years, they will turn up to make sure their
Yes,
ID is in order. Those that run out and those who didn't have, and so you can look for that kind of pickup. I only hope that some of the registering officers can do the work more efficiently
efficiently.
so that they can handle the
Yes,
thing speedily.
yes,
But then there are times when, depending on who the person is who come, you may have to take some time with them because there are certain questions you will have to ask them to verify
when I
whether or
don't
not
know.
they are in the constituency and so on. And some of them, sometimes, the type of answers they're giving, we will have to ask them more than one question because some of them don't seem to really know where they live. So you kind of can pick up from certain questions that they really don't belong to the constituency.
Yes,
So
I don't know all that is
sometimes
involved
you
in
have to do
exactly,
all that kind of
but
stuff.
I didn't feel a sense of urgency to get people
Okay.
out.
All right. Well, I hear you. I trust that the persons, those in authority, will be listening so that they can get to the persons who are doing the registration in the various constituencies and those who may be lacking, they need to tell them it's time to come up. They've been there for a while, so they should be able to know the process and know how it operates. So they should start to be a lot more efficient in the
Yes.
work they're doing. So that's all
So
I
what
can
about
do.
the
I can
Stony Brook
call on
School?
them.
That's not a better place for people to assemble to get their ID cards rather than in that cramped up space with the street there and the traffic and you know.
Well,
Anyhow,
could be a better place. I don't know, but they're listening, so
yeah, I
I
know.
guess they will be able to make whatever adjustment they can.
Okay. Okay. I'm just saying good morning to the MP of this constituency and for all those people who gave me assistance during the burial time.
Okay, I guess he's listening, so I guess he will get. But on his behalf, you're welcome.
Thank you. Blessings on you.
Thank you, my sister. God bless. Take care. Yes, that was a call there from a concerned voter who went to the registration site and find that things wasn't going the way that she believed it should go. It's taking too long, and I don't know if they had any change because West Kingston, so I don't know if they had any change in the personnel who register so that they wasn't too familiar with the things and they have to take a little more time, or I don't know what was the problem. But those persons who are in charge, they need to check so that they can know what is the situation. Welcome to New Times.
Brother, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Now, I think you forgot. I don't know that Central Leeward, North Leeward, and South Leeward on
Yeah,
Sunday,
the Sunday, yes, with
yeah,
Conroy.
they will be having
Thank you
football.
for reminding me because
Yeah,
it slipped me. Yeah.
try and bring that over.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, this
Okay.
all about well.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you're really listening, boy. You're really on the ball. Sorry, Conroy and Central Leeward, yeah. Brother Conroy and Central Leeward, having their big football and netball program on Sunday. That is Sunday, this Sunday, the 24th. But I could forget that. And Sunday's my birthday. I ain't supposed to forget anything happening on my birthday. So I don't know why I forget that one. That one really slipped me. So yeah, they will be having their competition down there this Sunday, Central Leeward at the Curtains playing field and the Curtains hard coach. So you can travel down there. I think teams from South Leeward, North Leeward, Central Leeward, and so on will be playing there. So you can travel down there, give them your support as well, and make sure you'll be a part of the action. If you're not playing, you can be in the stand shouting for whichever team you love, or be on the side of the park shouting for whatever team you're shouting for. But go down there on Sunday evening, afternoon, and be with Brother Conroy and the Central Leeward team as they bring to you their football and netball extravaganza. You can be down there and support them. Go down, give some support, be a part of the action. And I don't know which team will come out first, but good for the competition. Keep the people together. So join Brother Conroy Huggins and Central Leeward as they have their big netball and football program this Sunday, the 24th, in the afternoon at the Curtains playing field and the Curtains hard court. So thank you, Brother Sturdy, for really reminding me there. And sorry it slipped me, but it wouldn't slip me as I continue to go and bring them over. Bring over the after every break when I bring over the announcement. So you have it there. So thank you very much, my brother, for reminding me. You're really always on the ball. Okay, before the callers call, I was addressing the Ministry of Education because I understood that they're the ones who are in charge of the students, the nursing students, and those third year nursing students who did the exam some time ago. I think it was October, subject to correction, but they did the exam some time ago in this year. So I'm asking the education department, is it true that all of the students failed the exam? That's the first question I'm asking. Is it true? And if it is true, what has gone wrong with the education revolution in St. Vincent? Because I can't remember. Maybe it happened and I just didn't know. Or I can't remember. But I can't remember any time in that nursing program we have ever heard all the students fail the program. I know people who fail, yes, but not everybody. Another question I'm asking, is it that the students failed or that the authorities failed them for another reason other than the doing of the exam? And if it is that those in charge failed them for another reason, the public would love to know why, for another reason, you failed all the students in that program. Also, I would love to ask, is the reason for the failure, does the reason for the failure have anything to do with one of the students speaking out on social media, or the students some of them in general speaking out about the sick condition that takes place in the health system that they have to work in. So those questions I've asked the Ministry of Education because I've heard that you're the one in charge. So the public is looking for answers. So over the course of the weekend and in the early part of next week, I will be looking for answers from the Ministry of Education to those questions. If we can't get answers, we will have to address them differently. And obviously, as long as God spare my life, I will address them on radio. But we need answers because we always hear about education revolution. And I can't understand how in an education revolution we can have all the students failing a nursing exam. That doesn't seem possible to me. It sounds real impossible. But as I said, I will wait for the ministry to tell the public what is the situation, why a failed grade was given to all of the students, not some of them, but to all of them. I will get back to that as long as God spare my life sometime. But even though my life is not spared, others will address it in time to come. So we want to know, the public want to know, because you see there are a lot of foolishness happening in this country, and that it is time now some of them start to be exposed, and it's time Vincentians wake up. Welcome to New Times.
Well, as I always say like this, long as you're on the program, my brother, and Margaret will normally anchor this program, I always feel good, my brother. I
Just
always feel
just
good.
hold on
Good.
for me because
No problem at all. No problem.
Brother Wiley has joined us, so I just want to tell him hold a while because Bigger Bigs is on. So as soon as Bigger Bigs finish, Brother Wiley, I'm gonna bring you in. Okay?
No.
All right. Okay. So
So
Brother
good
Wiley,
morning
go
to you.
ahead.
Good morning to
Brother
you, brother. Good morning to
Biggs,
you,
you
my
go
brother.
ahead.
Good morning to you, my brother. Bernard. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning. Good morning. No, you just you show I got that is out there, yes. But you just read about that information about with the nurses there.
You notice I ask questions
I know. But if you can hear if you can hear something where you ask it to, there's something there.
because not only me want answers, the general public want answers.
When I say you, I mean because me want to hear too. I want to hear it too. Wow. Oh yeah. I just hope this is not true, boy. I just hope this is not true, boy. Trust me. But anyhow, I got what I calling about is you know, is that issue in Yambu.
Yambu, yeah. Up to last night, I looked at the eyewitness report on it again. So I know it's terrible, but sometimes when you have these things, you have to look at them more than one time. And just last night, I looked at it with the intention of speaking about it. But sometimes one person come early in the program, you might not get to speak to what you would love. Because with me, once a candidate, caretaker, anybody's on the program, I allow them to lead because the program is really their program to get their speak to their constituents and so on concerning things for the constituency. So I take the background. Not that I wouldn't say anything because I host the program, but I give them all the say basically, and I'll come in now and then and say something.
Fair enough. That's how it should be done, my brother. And I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Now, I got this issue. This place I'm going to speak about is not something I'm guessing and hearing the people saying, is a place I know.
Well, you must know that. Come on, I
The
mean.
black plant our black plant is right there, I got
Yeah.
sitting on the same bank of the river. Not that in that particular. Well, it's just a matter of feet away. Yeah, right. But but the part that is really bothering me. We hear what the young lady is saying there. How long she has been telling them about how the river is encroaching and it is dangerous. The river taken out a road, a motorable road, inside from where you see it is there now. It's not just gone straight into the lady yard now.
No,
It took out a road in the process of that,
But I know that Biggs, that happened simply because of neglect.
Exactly.
Because I heard the minister saying that some heavy equipment will go up there to clear the place. But that should have been done how much years ago? So that the river could have keep the coast that it had before.
You are a bright girl.
Remember, I just come up, Biggs, I walked through there how many times to go to church in Yambu. Nobody can tell me about the place.
It's right there going on, It's right there going on, You see, right when you start, it's right there going on, because when I was in Yambu operating, I had our equipment down there. That river would have already did what it did there before if I used to do what I used to do when I was down there. I used to clear that whole entire river from above that lady straight down, past me going down, because I saw the kind of damage that river could do. Because the river is a crazy river. You're talking about the three rivers up in Maraqua.
Yeah, that come down there. Come on.
Come down there, So I am speaking about getting hydropower to run the facility we are aiming to build. When I say we, I'm talking about the NDP. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I will only just be basically a facilitator of the NDP in that process. That facility we are talking about to handle agriculture, added value. That river can generate serious hydropower. You go up into higher up a place they call Isaac between those rocks up there, and you jam in your catchment tank, your catchment up there, and nobody would be affected, and that will catch all the water from those three rivers. That will be enough to generate enough power to run that plant, and even to send away if you even want to, and send some to run into the airport. And I'm saying this when the NDP wins. Because I'm talking about a project for the NDP, not for them.
No, sure enough. They're going out.
It will be able to run the same plant and then send enough power to run the airport also too. So right there, you can make you're killing two birds with one stone. So I used to clear that whole I used to put the excavator, I used to set Neil, one of the best operator could find in cement into the ground. When Rob then shut me down now. Neil is the only employee that I get up and go and beg for a job for. Okay. I went and looked for a job for Neil. I will tell you how dedicated that guy was to his job. That I could not have leave him to go out and look for a job like all the rest of them. I go and look for a job for Neil. Neil would have taken one of those cats to 35 cats we have and put them in and done already had that river, because that is that river. I got all of the river water, was to make sure that the water can run freely,
Of course.
And go down to the sea, That didn't have to go and do all of that damage. Then yesterday passed there. See that they try to, well, it may help for a short time, what I see they doing yesterday. But the damage has already been done. And they're talking about Gaby and Basket now. You have to put there because you have to build back a road because people got farmland up above the pin side. They need to get to the farmland. And these are the kind of things that Vincent cannot continue to sit down. And I like how Major said it there now. What you need to have now is a fixing of rivers from the mountain straight to the sea. No?
Yeah, and the thing is,
Major, you're on point, no? Let's
you
get a point. Right,
you
sorry about that.
you know there are some things that might just happen. You might have some rain and it might be real torrential and it might cause damage to somewhere that you didn't really thought, that might have damaged or something. So those things do happen. But that one was something that if you are representative, know your area, drive through there, look at that river, look at what it has been doing over the years, you will know that that thing will happen sooner rather than later.
That's late.
And therefore, you should have gone and fixed the problem. But this is the Unity Labour Party. They never want to maintain or keep anything proper. They leave everything to go down, and especially around people who they may have some grouse with. I don't know who the lady support, but from my information, in our church in Yambu, she was one of the persons who spoke out against the asphalt plant. And I believe some of the dealings with that was because she voiced her opinion strongly against it. Because this administration seemed to be administration of spite. But the time come for the people now to spite them and get rid of them out of the place. They have no use right now to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Exactly. Right now, I ain't making any plans at all with nothing that to involve ULP.
None.
Because for me, they are on the way out. And I just want Vincent Chan to realize this, especially those who had lost the job. To know that, tell me what Ralph Gonzalez and his ULP party can do to you in less than a year. It's less than a year, Ralph doesn't even power now.
Of course.
So let me say this, to those of you, whether teacher, police, custom officers, or whoever they are, the NDP need persons right now to help them comb the list. You don't have to go out in the public. We're not asking you to go out in the public or campaign, but you can get the NDP. Speak out the NDP. Get them to help to send the information that you can get a copy of those lists and be a part of the team to help us comb the list to get rid of those dead voters, those dead persons after the list. If you get the list, help us clean up the list. Because right now, are you better off doing this? Because the house that you are maybe holding on to for the short period of time, because I don't see the house see how what's happening. You are then getting back nothing from the court yet. So this as far as I see, if the NDP will have to pay you all.
Definitely.
Yes, it's not talking about them. So if you want to make sure that the NDP gets into office and you get your pay, you do whatever liquor the kids do. Call Friday, call Eagle, call Liquor, call Cummins, call Levon, call Chevron, and tell them I want to help.
Definitely.
I want to help. Because right now, ULP is on the way out. And we make sure that ULP go home. Because they have already shown us what they can do, and we don't want them anymore around us. So let me go back to the same site there with the young lady. I was at the Adventist church that night, you know.
Okay.
That Sunday evening. And that lady, I didn't realize that she was so brave. I know she was brave. I know she was very outspoken because she's a no-nonsense. We call her no-nonsense person. But that evening,
all right,
I thought it was because Julian was. I said Julian was. It was Julian. She might a little bit timid. That lady and the sister for the guy who got the supermarket, who got the restaurant, they were just no Murray Bullock. Murray Bullock sister.
Right.
Hold on to Julian and a few others and let Julian know to hell where to get off. Trust me, Igal. They let Julian know where to get off that Sunday evening, you hear? And I'm telling you, my brother, up till now, the asphalt plant still there where it is, because the lady said, no asphalt, they basically make it clear the asphalt plant will come. But Igal, you know what is really painful, Igal? They have already brought another facility that they put there, and the same land next to the lady. It's just the river separating the lady from where they have now put up some other kind of thing. They say, I don't even know what they're doing because I still show I see fires going up to Ramak and still to board. Still, when they say they're putting down plans or facility to deal with tires, I don't know. Because even though I'm so close to them, I don't even go across it.
All right.
All I have to do is just to drop the river and reach on their side. And there, right there, if people tell me, says right there, with their with whatever they have over there, they could not already brought down a big excavator because they have several excavators Braxton has. And get everybody clear, even to save that tears from the lady. I went and speak and woman. And I told them that we would never used to be like that. To go back to young lady, and she husband is a notable officer in this country too. Very quiet, but he's a very good officer. I used to clear that, as I said, I repeat it again, used to clear that whole entire river to save those people house from being in danger because it's just a road, but separating them was the buffer between them and the river. And it was scary because I know the kind of water that comes down in that valley. And right now, remember, I live in the riverbank, the same thing, I live in one of the riverbank.
I know where you live there.
Right. I live in one of the riverbank. And it has been worrying to me, that I used to have my own excavator, but because the same Neil who used to work the excavator had fixed my part for me before, rather than doing the wickedness. So my bank tends at the moment, knock on wood, still tend to be holding a bit. Because I will if I had my equipment, I'd like to also clear the area where I'm living also to unpack and already pack some stones. And both sides that I could have protect myself and my other neighbors them in the process. But rather for them do not want people who can help.
No, obviously, but don't frighten. The time coming, and all the help that the people need, they surely will get. But our brother Wiley on the line,
yes,
so I know you are his constituent, so he was listening to you.
No problem at all.
But I know you're going to listen to him now because he coming in.
So welcome, brother. Welcome.
All right. Okay, thank you, bro. God bless. All right, brother Wiley.
All right.
Welcome to another Friday edition of the Newtimes Program.
Good morning to you, Igor.
Yes, good morning, bro.
The brother was addressing a real problem there, and it's something I had on my list to talk about. And he with his experience with heavy equipment and other things, he has a good knowledge of it. So I was very happy to sit back and listen to him address the subject of the river defenses. The river defenses is really, I got quite a big problem. There are two problems that we saw coming up in the last heavy rains that we have had. The need for proper river defenses, and we really have to examine also the places that we allow people to build houses.
It is true.
Because we see what happened down in Maureen's village down there.
Yeah, in St. Vincent.
And
there are some real places people shouldn't build in truth.
There are certain places. Even as Bigger was talking there, and he had he also disclosed that he himself lives on a riverbank. Because just below where he lives there are a couple of houses there. One that was highlighted some time ago by, I think it was Mr. Lavon who highlighted the dangers there. That lady was warned, that family was warned of the danger of that riverbank, previously, before they build there. But when you look at how the difficulty people in certain areas have in terms of finding places to build houses, and for that, sometimes when it is dry, you don't see the danger as much. And therefore, and even coming right down that riverbank there, just where Luzette lived there as well, between the Globe, what used to be the Globe, and the school, she also has a problem there that has to be addressed quickly too when it comes to river defenses. And all these are things that affect the quality of life and also a threat to life and property. So river defenses is we live in Morocco over the years. People have been and successive governments from the time of Joshua coming up had taken the time to deal with some of those boulders and well, it wasn't Gabion basket then. The guys were rolling boulders and stockpile them on both sides of the road, and later on they put concrete and plaster between them to hold them stiff. But river defense has always been a problem for the people of St. Vincent, and in particular, it was not too long ago, that we lost five, I think it's 4 or 5 children crossing, going back to school.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a
And
real
so the
tragedy.
river has always been a threat to us. It is useful. It's a place of recreation and very useful for those of us who live next to them and who grew up next to them. But when we see the kind of rains we have in these days, river defense is essential. And also, so you need representatives and you need a government that is responsive to these kinds of situations, because it poses a great threat. So I had no problem in listening to Bigger on this one. He knows a lot about that. And in that particular area, his lands are not very far away.
True.
And I know what he has done in that area as well. So it was good that he was addressing it from a community perspective so that the rest of the country could have an insight. So I go.
Yes, my brother. And in St. Vincent and the
I just wanted.
Grenadines, a lot of persons live close to river. Not only in Morocco, but trust me, in central Kingston, in South Lee, or the other constituency, people live next to the. I don't know why people love living next to the river. I mean, well, I live between two small ones. So you can't call them a river. They will look like a gutter when it's on hot. But when the rain start to come and water start to roll, boy, you will be surprised. So I don't know, it's something in Vincent, and we just have to be close to these rivers, but they can be very dangerous. But in certain areas, you shouldn't get too close. But in certain areas, there are work that can be done to secure the property and also the lands that are there, because sometimes no property is there, but good lands are there. So these gabion baskets and the other river defenses need to be in place so that these lands and the property for people can be protected. And some of them are known. And once they're known and nothing has been done, you got to blame the current regime for them, because if you are thinking about the people, when you see the problem, you're supposed to address that problem. Over to you, Brother Wiley.
Well, not only that, I got you mentioned a very important point there when it comes to the question there of and Bigger also mentioned another issue. If you go to the Morocco Valley, you are going to find about almost 10 mills, remnants of 10 mills. And one is next to a bigger live over there. You have them in Dumbarton, you have them in Farm, you have them in Lacour area in Tantrin. And all of those mills that were grinding sugar and crushing our root and all were operated by the river, by the force of the river water. And one of the things that we have seen over time is how well the it is also true that the force of the river is fluctuate over the course of a year.
Yeah.
And they are not as powerful as they are as we have seen them in the last 3 weekends. But we have to find a way where we can harness the rivers, either for hydroelectricity, as it is done in certain parts of St. Vincent, or for the purposes of irrigation. Some of these rivers are very underutilized, especially in agriculture, you know. And a lot of agricultural lands, as you pointed out, Igor, are close to rivers, but we have not been able to harness the water there and deploy it so that we could make our lands and our agriculture more productive. That is something that we really need to look at in order to deal with our own seasonal situation. There are certain times when we have very hot weather,
yeah,
and a lot of our crops are destroyed, burnt down, and so on. And we are not harnessing the power and the making use of the available rivers that are close to us. And there are two other things that I need to mention in relation to rivers. We have to in order to preserve the water that we have, the agriculture department and the country has to have a policy of reforestation in certain areas so we can ensure that we have water for a long time. Because if we continue this process of deforestation, as we see have been going on in certain parts, that is going to spell a lot of danger and damage to us down the line, because we'll not be able to attract the water to feed the different water systems that we are currently using. And the next point I want to make concerning the rivers, we as a people, we take all kinds of things and dump them in the river.
Boy.
Our old fridges,
sad.
Our old washing machines, and the government has provided ways and means by which you can dispose of these things properly. We cut down trees along the banks, the riverside, and leave them in the river. And when we do all these kinds of things, those things cause blockages that divert the water from its natural course and attack the bank side of its course and destroy whatever protective barriers are there, and also put other people's life at risk. So we have to have a holistic problem. We have to face it as a holistic problem, the question of flooding and rivers. But we the people have to also stop polluting our rivers, stop dumping things in our rivers, and stop cutting our trees and leave all the trunk and all the things there in the river, which create problems when the river comes down in torrential showers, after torrential showers. So all these are things that we have that we as citizens, we have responsibilities, and as government has responsibilities to do certain things. If you're going up to those of us who grew up in the Marico area, going up after you pass the Bunpan Square, there was a road going straight up to Karut, that part of Karut going into Montague. The river has already destroyed that part there. There's no more road anywhere there. And that bankside continued to encroaches towards where the croppers had lands going into that area there. And the Primuses and the bankside there going up to Montague. The river continues to make its quiet march into the village. Because there is no protection down at the river bank. It has already taken out the road. It has already made 2 houses there uninhabitable, and they are now one of them have been destroyed totally. And so, if all of these things are not checked we are going to have problems down the line. So I'm glad that the issue of river defense and rivers came up so that we could at least shed some light on it and give some advice. I go back to you.
Okay,
I guess
my
you're
brother.
running up to your
Yeah.
break.
We still have like 13 minutes before the break, so we can continue. But it seems like somebody is calling, so I just take the call in the meantime while you're online. So let me just take it one time
Okay,
while
go ahead.
you're listening. Welcome to New Times. Welcome to New Times. Welcome to New Times. I'm not getting the person.
Okay then. Well, I'll just continue until the person can get in.
Yeah,
Now, for those of you who in
they're
the
on the line, but I'm not getting them at all. Okay, they left. So you
those
go ahead.
persons, are they coming through,
No,
or is the
you you,
person coming
you go
through?
ahead. No, they left already.
Okay, good. For
Okay.
persons in
One
the
is coming
Marico
on
area,
the radio. So let me see.
I just want to notify you that registration continues in the Marico area on the 25th at Richland Park Government School from 3:30 to 5:30, and that is on Monday the 25th. And on Wednesday the 27th, you're going to have registration in at Richland Park as well from 3:30 to 5:30. So I just want you to take note of those registration, and our monitors, I want you to take note as well so that we can continue to monitor the process as we inform others about the registration process.
Okay, thank you very much. Let
Also,
me take this caller because I don't know what phone they're using.
okay,
Welcome
go
to New
ahead, please.
Times. Caller, you there?
But I done. But I done.
Yes, please.
And my gentleman friend. All that water
That's
will
good, my
coming
brother.
down from Moscow, from up in the valley, end up in Agua River, right?
That's correct.
Okay. You know, long time days, they had a stone mill down in Agua there. And in that river, we had about 4 truck. I used to work on the government truck. And he had the office down there. And we used to have to go down in the river there every Jesus Christ morning from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock and heap up stone. Most stone you heap up, most stone coming. And he got a thing you call the long neck. The truck used to park up right to the river down there and then used to send down the long neck down in the river and load them truck there to feed the mill. For years, I worked there with some guy from Moscow. Beautiful three young man I was working with on government truck. Colonel Sparrow was the driver of my truck. And those guys used to see. But I believe all those guys used to drive them truck. And 4 trucks is there park up there. And the 4 men and them truck have to go down there every morning in the river there. When you come out at 4 o'clock in the evening, you white like a put drive up stone, wake up all the stone in the river. And most stone you wake up and more come. So the amount of stone if you come down from up in the body, they come down well, much less. So I know that everybody when he come down, we can't go in the river to go heap of stone. So I walk, I know that same, I know we are talking about. A massive water just come down from up in
Right,
the mount, in
and
the valley, they to come
so
right down well.
so because the water is coming down, we're
Yeah, so
saying
I
walk.
walk there and government truck,
We're saying
as a
that
conductor on the truck, had
walk
to go
need
down
to be
there
done,
every
brother
day.
Stuarty.
And 4 truck that they feed the mill from
Brother,
stone they come out of the river.
brother Stuarty, you listening to me?
Every living day.
You hearing me?
All right, they're gone.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Brother Wiley. Call on the WhatsApp. You can call back and let me see if I get you in, please. Brother Wiley, go ahead. Brother Wiley?
And another successful, along with the chairman and other members of the Maricopa District Committee, for another formation of another party group in the Lakwa area.
Yeah.
And to all those persons who were elected to serve, just want to congratulate them in accepting the challenge. And the Secretary General would like me to advise the people and the chairman of the constituency would like me to advise the folks in Evesham, to remind you, Evesham, Riley, Kilburnie, and those who are up on the Pansomby Hill area, that on Monday at Ginny's Ranch, there you are asked to gather there on Monday at 7 p.m. so that another party group could be formed in that. That's the Evesham, Riley, Kilburnie party group could be formed in that area. And that will be people in Evesham, running across right up to the top of Pansomby Hill, going across, passing my brother Horn there on the right-hand side, going across to where the Glasgows live over there on the other side, and going right up on the top of the hill in Kilburnie there, at top of the hill, which is called the Bank of Maricopa. And then all the places facing the valley will be, you will not be going into Pilgrim Hill, because those Pilgrim Hill people vote on the other side of the, there's a road there from the top of Pansomby Hill, they go straight across to the Belmont School. Everything in that area there goes over to Western George. You know, so Maricopa, there's nobody in Calder that is belonging to the Maricopa constituency. The road from Lakwa comes right up to Belmont, the town, facing the valley, down into Ginger Village, right up to the lookout in Belmont there, looking over the valley there. If you live on the right hand side of the road, then you're in the Maricopa area. And then for those people going in Riley,
Mikey, we know you're on there, but Brother Wiley just finishing up something. We'll bring you in a while. Yeah, Brother Wiley, go ahead.
So 7 at James Rance in the Evesham. So I like to see all those folks there in the Riley area. And some of you, I'll call you after the program and over the weekend and ask you to participate and ask you to be a part of the session. And let's see how we can make this another successful undertaking, so we could prepare the ground to choose the next candidate for the Maricopa Valley as we get ready to overthrow this wicked regime that is of no good to us right now and have overlived their usefulness. So come out, be a part of the process, and let's have the groups up and running. Don't just come and try to put down your name to be on a group, and after this election you disappear into the woodwork, we want you to be up forward and advocating on behalf of the New Democratic Party. So remember the date: Evesham, Riley, Kilburnie, right up to Pansomby Hill, next to where Davis lives, Davis's house, going across to Horn on the right hand side. You could go right there, past the Glasgows on the right side, over to the tank, and going on to the road, to the Kilburnie main road, next to my friend Yvette shop there. Then all the persons on the right, then you are part of the Maricopa constituency, and you are invited to be a part of that activity. So remember, Monday the 7th, Ginny's run. Yes, I got. You can go ahead now
Okay.
if you say
All
somebody.
right. Yes, Mikey, you there? Okay. Yeah, I think I have you now, Mikey. You hearing me?
Good day.
Hey, Mikey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good day, Brother Riley. You
Yeah,
know,
Hey, how are you, brother Mike?
I needed to get a
I'm
little
alright, man.
technical help
Yeah,
to get you on, so I got it.
yeah. All right, of course. Yeah, we have a government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who doesn't know what is top priority. We have two seasons in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have a wet season and a dry season. And we know in the dry season, our river are like gutters. So you should use the dry weather season in order to clean our rivers and those areas where erosion has taken place close to roads and people home supposed to be fortified. Now,
That's correct.
one of the easiest way of reducing rapids when the rainy season is to dig deep hole, because we know when you have deep hole, the and the river coming down as a rapid, it will actually take time to flow over. We could engage, as Brother Wiley said earlier on, we could engage in digging dams between where there are close areas and get a tractor in some of those rivers, dig it out, find the bedrock, and build up some nice, maybe concrete, maybe about 6 or 12 inches, 12 feet in between. Drive some real heavy duty steel down to bedrock and build up those things. The same area could give you water for irrigation. When you create those dams, when the rainy season come and the coming down now, it wouldn't come down as a rapid, because that would help to slow the force going down. As it go down, it slow the force, and then it wouldn't come down as rapid. You will reduce the rapid before it even reach to the sea. But you have a government in St. Vincent governed by Mr. Gonsalve, who's putting the Vincentian people in debt and have them begging for what is theirs. Hmm? You come up, I listen to him on a program where he begging our people, our young people, to come and look for work. But Mr. Gonsalve, you are the one who take people INS money. Hmm? You take people INS money, almost kill out the treasury to give young and hearty young men, for votes, for you to stay in power. So when you say the word and calling our people helpless, Lord, helpless people, and making say you're calling them lazy, you create the laziness in our people. Hmm? When our people are supposed to be productive citizens, utilizing our lands, what you do? Tell me, who is going to go to war when they know that they could depend on you for poor relief? Hearty, strong people. You domesticate the Vincentian people. Domesticated animals don't hunt. Hmm? Look at this. Do animal don't hunt? Hmm? You domesticate our young people, and now you and they say, come off the block, go look for work. You put them there because you take people INS money and you feed them. You breed laziness. Hmm? And for that, the Vincentian people need to move you. Hmm? You have time to really make our people productive citizens, and you have failed them. All you just want to do is just electioneering. Now you're talking all kind of foolish now because election is on your back. You need them now. Hmm?
And that is
You
that,
need them
that
now.
is why he could talk about come for work now. But
Yes,
he and his regime, through the policies, are the reason why so many persons are on the block, because they
of
haven't done
course.
anything to this economy to create jobs
To
for
give them
people.
job.
So
Hmm?
they are on the block now. So just before an election, you're ready to give away all kind of work. You're ready to increase yes program
No,
people. You're
put
ready
them in
to
debt.
increase
Put our people
set
in debt.
people. You're ready to do all kind of thing. Take for
Hmm?
example, the road going to Atley Hall from Kingston. They started it 2017, then they held up. They came back 2019. Now it's 2024. You know they now pitch a little part of it.
Yeah, to gambach
2024,
people.
a year before election. That's all they do. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
just electioneering politics. I got the man has turned his back on export and have the Vincent. Who foolish people going to turn their back on export and depending on import? Hmm? That's all he doing, making our people a consuming nation. Where's the productiveness of St. Vincent and the Grenadines? You think tourism alone could carry St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Mr. Gonsalve? Hmm? And I'm asking you, yes,
Just
you take
can.
the INS money and build the hotel, the Holiday Inn. Where are those people that used to squat out there? Hmm? Why don't you find the lands and give it to them? Let them farm now. Hmm? Build good roads.
But not even that. In the tourism sector, that we should be earning a lot more funds. A lot of the sites are closed. So, I mean, where you bringing the tourists to carry them, actually? I
But the
mean,
man can't. The man sanitation department don't even function like how we used to know it back in the day.
What, man?
Our sanitation,
I
our
just been
sanitation, man.
in the morning and then now trying to clean up tongue high daytime. That never used to happen before. When you
Man,
come
watch.
to tongue, everything
Anybody
clean.
could tell you. And a 9 morning. The first people greeting you on the street even before you come out. It was the sanitation workers and them. If you was a person who stay out late in the night, just after cinema over, you might say about 1, 2 o'clock. Is those sanitation workers cleaning the place? And every tongue in St. Vincent and the Grenadines had people who used to go and rake the beach. We used to clean our tongues in Barrel, Chateaubriand, all over. People, they'd have people, the tongue boat used to clean the street. Hardly any our beach in those tongues used to be dirty. This Prime Minister of St. Vincent, dirty. And just think that when election come now, you could just gambach people, butter people here, taking INS money for butter people for vote. And then when you get in there now, you're gone back to your dirty ways. Well, if that is it, if that is the label, love, well, I tell you.
We ain't taking no more of that, Mikey.
No more buttering, man. No more buttering. We're not supposed to beg for what is our own.
Not at all.
Our ancestors slave for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we should not encourage any government to sell out St. Vincent and the Grenadines in order to manage St. Vincent. And no government should get any credit for any project in St. Vincent that is built on borrowed money. Because any ULP could do it, NDP could do it too. You have to look at your standard of living, Vincent. When you want to give a government credit, look at the way you are living. And if you're living in extreme poverty, what are you giving them credit for? For borrowing a loan from somebody, borrowing a loan from Taiwan to build up a concrete structure over in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Why didn't he borrow the money and buy a couple fishing boat for our trawlers so that our fisher folks could be productive? So that they could have helped to pay back the national debt you put in for future generation. And the man has failed the Vincent people, and he need to go. Have a good day, my brothers.
Definitely. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah. All right, brother Mike.
It is now 5 minutes after, 6 minutes actually after 12. So, Brother Wiley, we're going to take the break here at this time, and then we will come right back. You could either stay online or you can come back after the break.
I stay online.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so we'll take the break now, and then we'll come right back.
The West Kingstown Constituency Division and the Honorable Daniel Cummings present an exciting raffle this December 7th at the President's Dinner. Win amazing prizes, including first prize, a stunning 65-inch smart TV. Second prize, a luxurious weekend for two in Mesquite. Third prize, a brand new iPhone. Fourth prize, a bountiful food hamper. And that's not all. There are several consolation prizes to be won. Tickets are just $5 each, or get a book of 5 for only $20. Purchase your tickets from West Kingstown constituency members or at any constituency office. Don't miss your chance to win big this December 7th. Get your tickets now.
It's bingo! Join the new Democratic Party East Kingstown Constituency Division on Friday, December 6, 2024 at Victoria Park in Kingstown. It all starts from 8 p.m. Come and play your bingo and stand the chance to win a whopping jackpot of $5,000. There's also 9 other games of $300 each. Your tickets are only $10. Tickets can be had at the following locations: the East Kingstown Constituency Office. Call 497-3489 or 454-2020. You can also get your tickets from any member of the Constituency Division Executive or the NDP Secretariat Headquarters in Kingstown. Be a part of this massive bingo at the Victoria Park on Friday, December 6, 2024.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases. So you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Okay, Max, if I'm going to steal Christmas this year, I'll need a smart TV to keep an eye on the who's, a smartphone to call for backup, cash, and a stove to bake this ham. Seriously, I can get all this for free if I sign up for Flow.
With Christmasing with thousands of gifts even the Grinch would love. Sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband and win big every week. Visit discoverflow.co now.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
What time it is?
Christmas time. Christmas time.
Surely, Christmas is a time of healing. And what better time it is for cleaning? So this Christmas, VinceClean is here to help with dusting, wiping, bathrooms and bedrooms, kitchen, dining, in fact, for all kinds of floor, new and old. Call now and book early for all your Christmas cleaning. It's VinceClean, VinceClean, VinceClean. Telephone 431-1360, 492-0586 or 4571649 and have a VinceClean Christmas.
I say we know it's Christmas time. Christmas time. Christmas time.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other healthcare products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Beryl, an early hurricane of unprecedented intensity, is fresh in our memory.
The International Panel on Climate Change predicts for 2024 and beyond increased severity of weather and hurricanes due to global warming. Be smart, plan ahead. We can take steps ourselves to minimize loss and suffering from these threats. At Lanes, we have the necessary products, flashlights, water tanks, generators, water pumps, and more that you should have to provide you with safety and comfort. Whether building a new or reinforcing existing structures, Lanes can provide both product and specialty consultation advice at our Home Vision department. Protect your family and protect your home. Lanes, 784-456-1411.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors.
Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up.
Reliability, convenience, and variety.
Richardson Motors is your number one stop.
Need a well-balanced meal? Check Finity Restaurant and Catering Services in Paul's Avenue, opposite SVG General Services Limited. We offer takeaway and delivery services. We provide a variety of choices for breakfast, lunch, and snacks, and local juices rich in vitamin C. We offer pastries, rotis, doughboy, banana bread, and much more. For the best in cakes for that special occasion, whether it is birthday, anniversary, weddings, or need a velvet, cheesecake, chocolate, or any other, check Foodfinity in Paul's Avenue. For orders and delivery, call Foodfinity at 784-456-1344 in Paul's Avenue or Munzie's at 784-526-8063.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads, and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan, and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays, rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and Billy Ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare Sanitary Disposal Systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Memorial Funeral Home is dedicated to meeting the needs of our customers. We go above and beyond to ensure satisfaction and convenience. That is why we are extending our services to the diaspora. Working with Caribbean Funeral Home in New York, burial packages can now be completed in New York to cover burials in St. Vincent, and likewise, packages can be made in St. Vincent to cover burials in New York. Caribbean Funeral Home is located on 1922 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn. Call their office at 718-444-1818 or WhatsApp at 347-925-9557 or 347-231-5410. For more information, call our local office at 458-8888. Memorial Funeral Home. Quality, convenience, and affordability.
Randy Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
The West Kingstown Constituency Division and the Honorable Daniel Cummings present an exciting raffle this December 7th at the President's Dinner. Win amazing prizes including first prize, a stunning 65-inch smart TV, second prize, a luxurious weekend for two in Mesquite, third prize, a brand new iPhone, fourth prize, a bountiful food hamper. And that's not all. There are several consolation prizes to be won. Tickets are just $5 each, or get a book of 5 for only $20. Purchase your tickets from West Kingstown constituency members or at any constituency office. Don't miss your chance to win big this December 7th. Get your tickets now.
It's bingo! Join the new Democratic Party East Kingstown Constituency Division on Friday, December 6, 2024 at Victoria Park in Kingstown. It all starts from 8 p.m. Come and play your bingo and stand the chance to win a whopping jackpot of $5,000. There's also 9 other games of $300 each. Your tickets are only $10. Tickets can be had at the following locations: the East Kingstown Constituency Office. Call 497-3489 or 454-2020. You can also get your tickets from any member of the Constituency Division Executive or the NDP Secretariat Headquarters in Kingstown. Be a part of this massive bingo at the Victoria Park on Friday, December 6, 2024.
Your vote will decide our destiny. Your vote will decide what you want to be. Your vote can protect our country's fate. Move and use it well before it's too late. If it is not who you're voting, well, be on a doubt. When you're voting, vote them out. Vote them out. If it is they prove it to be your full amount. When you're voting, vote them out. Vote them out. If it is the time is now that change should come about, just as how you vote them in, vote them out. Register and vote them out. If they don't see, vote them out. Stain your finger and vote them out. Show them no reason why the economy could sprout. When you're voting, vote them out, vote them out. If it is the passing laws that them alone can flout. When you're voting, vote them out, vote them out. If it is the building eyesores, east, west, north and south, the same way you vote them in, vote them out. Register and vote them out. Totally vote them out. State your finger and vote them out. Rescue the country, vote them out. Vote them out with tempo. They have we in vain. Let's put our country together again. Put them out with calypso and joyous refrain. Let's put our country together again.
Oh, yes, that's what you got to do. You got to vote them out. You got to put our country back together again. Don't doubt it at all. Welcome back to the Newtimes program. It's now 23 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock. With me on the line is Brother Wiley. Welcome to the Newtimes program.
It's me, I gotta just start with calling back again, but my brother and my current representative just said something that really jumped out at me. Remember, it reminded me of the conversation I had with my father.
Okay.
I used to love to sit at the feet of my father on a Saturday when I come back from church and listen to him and pick his brain. And Bernard just said something that brought back to me one of those conversations we had. You know, at one time, Maraqua, you could have been dubbed the industrial constituency in this country.
Okay.
Yeah,
definitely.
We had either 6 or 7 sugar and iron factory in this valley at one time running there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so they all was powered by what? Those same rivers is where all of them was getting the power from to do the cane crushing and the iron crushing. Everything was done by those rivers. I do not think we have any other constituency in this country that had so many factories at one time going. So we in Maraqua have always been a blessed constituency. And I'm just so happy that Bernard basically start my mind to remember that when he told me that. They did a 6 or 7 of those. So I came up with the idea for us to turn Yambu into this magnificent value-adding plant. It was mine to get, because you get to talk about cheap electricity immediately after the bat. You have that under control and you have the whole project locked down. And that is what we have in Maraqua. Feeding from what? Our family, same rivers here. So something alone tell me, when these factories was built over 100 and something years ago, I believe 140 to 150 years ago, by those farmer estate owners, what brought them to put down so many factories? Rivers. Because the easy access to what? Water to run the plant. Because all of these factory burners, they are correct, was run off of water. We have our water wheels. I could stay right here and still see the chimney standing right in front of me right over there right now still.
Okay.
So you're correct, but you are correct. You are correct. And this is something that you all who are running should remember to promote Maraqua as an industrial constituency. And we have to, if you want to continue to grow in Maraqua, that's the direction we have to look towards. Maintain what they had over 140, 150 years ago, try to bring back Maraqua to be the industrial constituency of this country, because we have the facility to do it. The rivers. I got it again, brother. Take care. Thanks for joining.
All right, cool, man. All right.
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay, my brother. Thank you. And even though it didn't quite get back to the industrial status, it can get back to the breadbasket of the country. Because in my time, it used to be known as that. And I believe we can get back to that. Serious.
Okay, I want to mention 2 things here.
You go right ahead, bro.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to a colleague friend of mine, Sister Villux, I think she's celebrating today.
Yes,
Lavon
that is
Villux, enjoy
true.
your birthday.
Happy birthday.
I just want to say happy birthday to you publicly. I think I did drop a note earlier on, but I think it to suffice it to say, being a public person, you wouldn't have a problem if I say today is your birthday, and at least you could take today off. I give you today off so that you can have some respect for yourself and enjoy your very special birthday. So enjoy your day, and may God continue to bless you with many, many more birthdays.
Before you go on to the
Lavon,
second one, let me just join with you and wish Sister Lavon Villux happy birthday. Just yesterday we was speaking about that because our birthday is today. And mine own is Sunday. So we were speaking
Sunday.
about that. Yeah, Sunday coming if God's spare life. So we just want to say, happy birthday to you, Sister Villux, and we hope that you enjoy it. Give us the next thing, Brother Wiley, as we'll have another call on the line, but they will hold until you finish. So,
the another thing I want to touch on, I was going through the week, and I was looking at the promotion, and then in the weekend papers, one or two persons called me and said, well, I want you to vote for this person as an outstanding youth. I said, this is good. I'm all for youth. I grew up in the youth movement, community church, nationally in the youth movement.
That's how I know.
I
know you when you were president of the Adventist Youth Association. That's when I know you first.
Definitely. Not only that too, but Corps Commander in charge of all the club groups within the Seventh-day Adventist Church at one time. But what the point I want to drive at, and then I went on to be the youth the president or leader of the Youth Commission, which was in charge of all the youth groups in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And out of that, we put together a youth plan for St. Vincent. But what I want to drive at, what I thought was laughable. I saw the government had what you call a youth awards ceremony. And I am all for recognizing young people for their contribution, whether it's in the arts or academia or wherever or whatever they have excelled. They must always be recognized and be celebrated. But what I find laughable is that this very government, you look at all the people who have been a part of the youth movement in St. Vincent during my time. They are now significant people in government, in medicine, and industry, in engineering, or wherever, administration. This government opened its eye and killed the National Youth Council,
Of course.
Kill it so that the voices of young people will be snuffed out. During the time of the New Democratic Party, the National Youth Council was given a substantial set of money where so that they could run groups throughout the country and manage affairs. The National Youth Council, during the time of the New Democratic Party, had a say in how things were done in the country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Their opinion on issues were important. They had a subvention from government. They went about in various communities and form and encourage youth involvement in community. What we have in communities now, and it is a subject I want to take, that I will end with later on today, is we have a lot of young people, in spite of those who are doing good things, have taken to a life of crime and violence.
Sad.
This government killed the National Youth Council. Kill it. where a proper award ceremony could have been put together, where young people would have been identified for the things that they are doing in communities across the country and nationally, where there would have been a proper structure for honoring young people, not for selected people by government or some governmental agency or a handpicked person in government. And when they tell me they're having a National Youth Award, I found that to be laughable in terms of process. In principle, good. They killed the National Youth Council. They snuffed out the voice of young people in this country. Now, look, we have on our side Israel Bruce. He was part of a product of the National Youth Council.
That's true.
You had Michael Johnson. All those were products of the National Youth Council. You had Jimmy Prince, Curtis King. All those guys were products of the National Youth Council. And they are sitting in a government that has killed the National Youth Council. One of the most, an organization was that which was a good incubator for youth development in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They are having, and I found the idea of this government having a youth award ceremony or spearheading it to some form or degree or laughable in process. Not the principle is good, having a national, but this government kill it.
And
they didn't want to hear the voice of the young people. They killed they went on to kill all the unions in the country. And thanks to the fortitude of the Public Service Union, the Teachers Union, the Police Welfare Association, and the others who stood up, and even today, their voices are still being counted, even though the government seems not to be listening. But I found this, and I have to highlight it, the hypocrisy of this government. And I want it to be noted.
You have to remember.
I want it to be noted.
You have to remember, Brother Wiley. Not only the youth council alone they kill, but the voice, as you rightly said, of the youths, because they had about maybe 92 or so youth organizations in St. Vincent. And when they have killed all of them, I mean, all of the youth groups, with maybe the exception of 2 or 3 of them, were dead for 23 years. You only hear some of them coming up now. And this administration is speaking about youth and youth award, and so because it is a year before an election, just before an election, they're trying to scramble everything to see if the people will forget about all the suffering they had and blind their eyes and be so dotish to put them back for another term. And that is all what this grandstanding and this youth thing is about. It's not a genuine thing from the heart that you really want to award the youth. What you want to do is to do something with the hope that these people will vote for you in the next general elections. But I can tell them no Sankey in singing. So we have somebody on the line, so we're gonna take them. Welcome to New Times. Dave, you there? You've been holding for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome to New Times.
Yes. Thank you very much. I heard Brother Wiley touch on this National Youth Council, and that I was hoping to say something on that. But my biggest concern, not now, for a while, is when I saw, to use your word, how the current regime destroy, liquidate, Brother Wiley said, kill the National Youth Council of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then who did they replace them with? Is it a National Youth Council? Here we call it, the Prime Minister's Advisory Council. Are there, or is anyone on that advisory council from the New Democratic Party, or is it just from his own
Good
party?
question.
So what does that tell us? What does that tell us? You see, I look at the politics in this country in a different way, you know, and some people wouldn't like what I have to say because where fairness is concerned, or if you see a bill in a country, now this made me jump on the crime situation. The crime situation we are having in this country is because of our dividedness.
That's
It's
right.
because crime affects the whole country. People out there, when they look at St. Vincent and the Grenadines because of our crime situation, it's everybody that they're looking at. But we in the country, with a regime like the ULP in office or in power, you can't see the bigger picture. That's why you have to take the blame. Because if you cannot get the official opposition in the country to come together, to join forces with you, how the hell you are going to take care of crime in the country? Huh? The Prime Minister came on braggadocious boasting about we're going to be tough on the crime and the causes of crime. Has he succeeded? Instead, it blew up in his face.
He have been soft
And
on
why?
crime.
Why are we
and
hiding these things? Why we can't talk about these things? You hear me talking here? My name is Dave Roberts. And all they can do is kill me if they don't want me to talk. I am hoping we get more critical thinkers in this country, right? Instead of going around in circles, the crime every year, every morning. I tell you something. Every day I get up, I am listening to hear another crime committed in this country because that's how we find ourselves.
Well, I hope no more
I
commit
am
for the
hot.
year. I hope
I am
no more
hot to the
committed
core.
for the year.
And I don't even give a damn. You know, it's coming to a point now I don't give a damn, you know, but still I have to be careful. I have to be careful because I live in this country and those of us who know better should really try to do better. But this thing is really hurting. Huh? I have had people, some of my friends from within the Caribbean ask me what's going on in St. Vincent and the Grenadines with this crime culture we have. It has become a culture in this country. And if you doubt that, you doubt John 3:16. If you doubt that, you doubt John 3:16. Because we are a people who seem to lose our right senses. We are not, I mean, imagine we are one people. And, you know, this is what it has boiled down to, or what it has come to. We hate one another, we stabbing one another in the back. Huh? I am afraid.
Sure, right.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to make any prediction, you know. But looking at what's going on in this country is likely to erupt like a volcano or to blow up sooner or later. Dave Roberts is saying that. Who will like it? Too bad for you. I can't jump in the band. I ain't joining with nobody who accept, and I think we're too slow. But maybe it is waiting for a true revolutionary. Maybe we are waiting on a true revolutionary to come forward. That's how I'll leave it. But I want to see it. It must pass by sometime. Thank you.
All right, then. I will call you. I will call you.
All right. I
Make some
appreciate.
arrangement.
Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Brother Dave. Let me take another call there on the other line. Welcome to Newtimes. Welcome to Newtimes.
I'm not sure. But Wiley,
welcome.
I'm glad for your conversation this today. You know, so many people that came up in the Scout movement. You talk about the National Youth Council, yes. But when you look at people like Eric Brown, Jimmy Ford, Dale Bailey, Henry Pampa Hope, Elizabeth Carruth, Bujo, with Trevor's brother, who with Dale's brother, right? Buju Trevor Bailey, Henry Pamper Hope and the Hope. And the Hope is now a big boy in the police force in Antigua, somewhere about there, in one of those places, you know. But when you look at what the young people used to be occupied with long ago, it's a shame to see what we have come to today. The young people today do not have the real kind of mentors to help them to point their way through enough. And that is one of the things that happened to us in St. Vincent here. Politics has mashed up this country. Politics has mashed up this country. Politics has mashed up this country. And I'm sorry for the way we have gone. Look at all these people who suppose
not politics mash up the country, you know. ULP politics mash up the country. We had politics before, yes, but the country was a mash up. It's the brand of politics bought by Ralph Gonsalves and the ULP that has mashed up the country.
Thanks for your correction. But I will tell you too that it's because of politics why I was thrown out of the court movement too. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean when I'm talking about that. Okay? People like Samantha Best and others, all those people who came out of the Scout movement. But a while you know too. And Marcia was the first. Faustina Brown was our first Girl Scout. Marcia was also a Girl Scout too. Marcia Gilbert. You know that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. All right, yes. So let me remind you before you come in, the brother Wiley, of the public meeting in Peruvian Vale with brother Andrew John and the South Windward constituency. That will be taking place this Saturday night, the 23rd of November, beginning at 7 p.m. in Peruvian Vale. You got to be out there. Come and listen to your next representative, Brother Andrew John. Come and listen to our party's president and leader, Dr. Godwin Friday, Vice President Major Leacock, and others, including Sister Chevron John. All will be there to put forward the NDP's plans, projections, and the way forward for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, for South Windward, and by extension for the country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So you got to be a part of it. Come on out, 7 p.m. Peruvian Vale. Join with Brother Andrew John and the South Windward team as we head to Peruvian Vale this Saturday night, 7 p.m. Come on out and listen. And then on the 29th, sorry, I did say today, but it's not today, it's the 29th for the North Windward Young Dems barbecue. It will be next Friday, the 29th, beginning at 11 p.m. So I hope none of you was traveling to get out there to buy your barbecue. Blame that one on me. It will be next Friday, the 29th. That's when Sister Chevron will be having her barbecue. On the 29th, next Friday. On the 25th, you have to remember those in Evesham, Kelboni, and Riley. Remember your meeting by Ginny Place in Evesham. I think I have the place right. If I have it wrong, Brother Wiley will correct me. For a meeting to form your party group. So come on out in your numbers, be a part of it, be a part of the action, not only just to be there to have your names registered, but also to be taking part in all the activities that will come up after the group is formed. So remember that, and then on the 30th, join with the Major and Central Kingston in Hollywood as we have our big public meeting there, our village meeting, I should say, because it's a village meeting in Hollywood. You got to be there on the 30th, 7 p.m. on the 30th, next week, Saturday night. You got to be there. Then you got to remember Brother Fitz and East Kingston, those of you who play bingo, they'll be having their bingo on the 6th, and then the president's dinner will be on the 7th, and at that dinner the raffle for West Kingston. For those who take part in it, that raffle will take place at the President's dinner. Okay, so just remember those meetings, those programs, and be a part of them. Support the New Democratic Party. We are the party for the people and the party that will form the next government with your help after the next general elections. Brother Wiley? Brother Wiley?
Say to the people in Peruvian Vale that it is important that you come out and listen to the party's message. I know the Unity Labour Party over time have had a stronger hold on that Peruvian Vale area for quite some time. And I just want to say to you, the people of Peruvian Vale, an airport was built, millions of dollars was spent down there. And the lives of you, the people in Peruvian Vale, have not been improved. No improvement in your life. No establishment was built there. No business was set up after millions were spent arm's length away from you. So not even in the trickle-down form, there was no spill off for you, the people there in Peruvian Vale. I know you have been good supporters of the Unity Labour Party over time, but this is the time for change.
Yeah.
Come out on Saturday night, listen to Brother Andrew John, who has a message of hope, a message for prosperity and a new way forward in Peruvian Vale, along with the NDP team on Saturday night, as they bring you that particular message. Invite you to join Brother Andrew John in that exercise and the party team, his supporting party team in that meeting. I will repeat that a little later on in the program. But yes, Brother Igal, there's another issue I want to touch on. And I want to deal with this one for the people of Korea, Mount Pleasant. They have been having a transportation problem.
Call on the line. Just hold on a while for me till Brother Wiley finish what he's saying, and then I'll take
let the caller continue. Let the caller continue.
Oh, okay. Brother Wiley say too.
Yeah. Brother Igel, I was just reminding you that you missed Conroy, Huggins, and Brother Shallow, the football meeting this weekend.
Yes.
You missed that one.
That is true. That is true.
You didn't announce that one.
I announced it earlier. Somebody remind me, but then I still forget when I'm speaking about it.
You need to write it down
to re-announce it. I have it. It's not that I don't have it. It's just that it slipped me through. I have all those things with me. Yeah.
Okay, just reminding you.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Okay, bro.
Very well.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Now that the caller has mentioned it, remember that Brother Conroy have this activity coming up. And so you could just repeat the information you have since he has mentioned it.
Yes,
because
it's
and we could emphasize it a little later.
It's Sunday coming. That's Sunday the 24th, which is Sunday right here, just day after tomorrow. In the afternoon, it will be at the Curtains playing field and hard court. They'll be having their big football and netball extravaganza down there. So you got to be a part of it. Go on out, join with Brother Conroy Huggins and the Leeward team, Nature and his team, and Brother Kishore Shallow and their team coming up from North Leeward. Join the Leeward trio and be a part of the extravaganza down there. Netball and the football and the Curtains playing field and the Curtains hard court. So the games will be taking place there. So you got to go on out, be a part of it. Central Leeward, you can't miss it. From Bookament right back to Barley, you got to be there in your numbers. And South Leeward, North Leeward, and the other constituencies next door, and those who can travel to go there. Football, that's the game of the people, you say. I love cricket more than football, but football is my number 2 game. Cricket my number 1. And netball my number 3. So you see what happening there. 2 and 3 happening. So that's a big time. So you got to come on out, join with the forces there, join with Brother Conroy Huggins
Conroy Huggins.
and his team there in Central Leeward. Go on out, have a great time, show your support so that the people of South Central Leeward will be able, come election day, to take back their constituency and put it in the hands of persons who have the people and the well-being of the people at heart. And their next representative will be Brother Conroy Huggins after the next general elections. Go right ahead, my brother.
We got to just say to our listeners, I go, that the message of the party and the activities of the party is a reason for this program. And they take precedence over anything else. The message of the party in promoting the activities of the party, that is what this program basically is all about. And those things take precedence over anything else. So
definitely.
I'm glad you call in and mention that again. And then we will repeat them later on towards the end of the program so that all will be informed. But I was on the point of making an issue about the transportation issue in Korea, Evesham to a point, Mumpazant, and they are the ones mostly affected. The commuters in those areas have been seeing nothing but straight hell. In the morning, there are a few vans walking over there. If they are able to, they may have to walk down to Green Corner in the Laco area, or from the Mumpazant, they may have to go down to the police station at Mesopotamia in order to get transportation. Because sometimes when the vans come over the hill from the Gomez side, the people in Evesham, Carrera, and Mumpazant can't get in because the vans are almost half full. And so they can't get to their work on time. And if you want to get to work on time, you have to leave those areas. To get into town, you might have to leave there around 5:30 minutes to 6 in the morning in order to catch a van to go to work. And in the evening, you would have to walk to Annisvale, or you may have to walk at a longer distance in order to catch a van. And if you can't catch one from Annisvale going through the Belair Gomez area, you may have to go to Mesopotamia in a van and walk up Canaan if you're going to Mumpazant and walk up there. There's a real van problem, transportation problem. I mentioned it on this radio before, but I saw it popping up on social media again by commuters up there during the week. And they are lamenting the hardship that they are following. Sometimes parents can't even get home to give their children dinner or look after them when they're home, or they're reaching home 7:30 and minutes to 8, trying to get home and because of transportation. Now, this is a concern of the people. There is nothing that, let's say, the government can do except to increase concession for for these public transportation entrepreneurs, so that they can do business and provide a reasonable service to people in these areas. Because a lot of the vans that used to commute in that area are off the road because of engine problem, or because of a need for parts, because of the bad roads. Remember, those vans in that area had to strike the other day because of the poor condition of the road and the wear and tear that they have been having on their vehicles. So a number of the vans are off the road, waiting for parts and other things. And so for those other areas that have vans and other van owners, there's a good market in the Korea Mumpazant area. And maybe sometimes if some other van working in different areas can swing by on a consistent basis so that they could ease the burden of the people in that area, it will be a good thing. But I just want to highlight their problem, and I just want them to know that somebody is listening. And I'm having listened, and I'm trying to broadcast it wide so that other people may hear about it and to see whether or not there could be some solution to the problem for the people in Korea, Mumtazan, coming down the Canaan Road, and in parts of Evesham. That's a serious problem for those persons. And I just wanted to air it because I've been called on it. And I just decided I'll give some voice to it. And that's which I have done on this program, and I've did it before. So anybody who could, any van driver or owner who wants a good route to run, that's a good route for you to run, and the people there will be told for your service.
Okay, well,
Okay, but I don't have any other thing.
I show that some of the persons who own vans might be listening, and if they have a problem to go over, or not even a problem, if they have a problem in terms of a route to run, they may just want to run to assist the people there. So that will be a very good thing. But you see, when you have these bad roads, sometimes that is the problem that it causes. The persons who put the vans there to run, they have to change parts so often that sometimes it don't become financially feasible for them to continue these things because they mash up the parts too quick and they have to go and buy
They
and
mash up
then
the vans.
and the things are more expensive with the custom service charge that they put on, and then they raise a license and all that kind of stuff. So sometimes the people just say, well, boy, it's better I ain't do anything because I ain't making anything from this thing, and they pull out. But the people are there, they still need to travel. So those who can assist, I will join with you in encouraging them to make the move and make the assistance. But that is why one of the reasons to why we need this administration out of the way. We have the worst roads that we ever had in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Since we have these number of paved roads, is the worst they have ever been in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And all under the Unity Labour Party, who have been in government now for almost 24 years. And things ain't getting better. So if we want things to get better, we got to get rid of them. They're hustling now to go and fix up a lot of roads and patch up this, patch up that, because as I said earlier, we are less than 1 year away from elections. So they come with that cycle. Every election, they want to do everything because election is about to come. But this time, I have a little news for them. It's time for the break, but I think I have a couple WhatsApp messages I want to read before I take the break. This one's a good afternoon, sir. The ULP don't want Vincentians to be independent because he won't be able to control them. So the mission of the ULP is to keep Vincentians dependable. But I have a message for the PM. I think the person really meant dependent. I have a message for the PM. Vincentians are finally seeing the light. And come next election, the NDP will be out of government by a very large margin.
I think that means the ULP will be out of government.
Yeah, the ULP, sorry. The ULP will be out of government by a very big margin and never to see government again because there won't be any ULP again. That's one. The other one say, I would like to know what is the crime count for the year. I will get the exact count for you, but I think the homicides are 44, and I think murders are 44, and homicides 46, subject to correction. When I take the break, I will get the exact figure for you. So,
well, my feature for the closing, my closing feature will be on crime. So
yeah, so
I will deal
right,
with
so
some of
you
those.
will okay, no problem. And this one say, I got even with this one is dealing with the youth thing, even with the National Youth Council. Check who are selected. Who and where do they come from? All within the ULP camp. That is the youth advisory thing that they had, that the PMC have there. Yeah, that's all about them. ULP. That's not a youth council. That's a ULP youth thing. That has nothing to do with a national youth council. We don't want anything like that in SVG. Time to get rid of the Unity Labour Party. Time to bring back decency and governance of our country. Time to bring back integrity. Time to bring back economic stability and prosperity to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Vote the NDP in the next general elections. We are taking a break at this time, and we will be right back.
The West Kingstown Constituency Division and the Honorable Daniel Cummings present an exciting raffle this December 7th at the President's Dinner. Win amazing prizes, including first prize, a stunning 65-inch smart TV. Second prize, a luxurious weekend for two in Mesquite. Third prize, a brand new iPhone. Fourth prize, a bountiful food hamper. And that's not all. There are several consolation prizes to be won. Tickets are just $5 each, or get a book of 5 for only $20. Purchase your tickets from West Kingstown constituency members or at any constituency office. Don't miss your chance to win big this December 7th. Get your tickets now.
It's bingo! Join the new Democratic Party East Kingstown Constituency Division on Friday, December 6, 2024 at Victoria Park in Kingstown. It all starts from 8 p.m. Come and play your bingo and stand the chance to win a whopping jackpot of $5,000. There's also 9 other games of $300 each. Your tickets are only $10. Tickets can be had at the following locations: the East Kingstown Constituency Office. Call 497-3489 or 454-2020. You can also get your tickets from any member of the Constituency Division Executive or the NDP Secretariat Headquarters in Kingstown. Be a part of this massive bingo at the Victoria Park on Friday, December 6, 2024.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good. That good. When you shop at Massy Stores. That good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Christmas in this year.
Can I have this?
We have an extra $400 from Flow. You can have everything you
More
want.
gifts with Flow. With Christmas in, win weekly prices up to $10,000 in cash. Sign up for a postpaid bundle or a broadband plan.
We Christmas in with free groceries from Flow. Plus, a chance to win weekly prizes and up to $10,000 cash. Head over to your nearest Flow store or visit discoverflow.co. Flow, we Christmasing.
More gifts with Flow.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
What time it is?
Christmas time. Christmas time.
Surely, Christmas is a time of healing. And what better time it is for cleaning? So this Christmas, Vinci Clean is here to help with dusting, wiping, bathrooms and bedrooms, kitchen, dining, in fact, for all kinds of floor, new and old. Call now and book early for all your Christmas cleaning. It's Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean, Vinci Clean. Telephone 431-1360, 492-0586 or 4571649 and have a Vinci Clean Christmas.
I say we know it's Christmas time. Christmas time.
Introducing Kitty Care Plus Picoactin Syrup and Mimglobin Liquid from Maya Organics PVT Limited. Kitty Care Plus is an optimum nutrient for growing children. It promotes physical growth and enhances intellectual performance. Picoactin Syrup has a synergistic combination of cyproheptadine and B vitamins that help to improve appetite and body weight. And Mimglobin Liquid helps to optimize growth and builds immunity. Get yours today. Kitty Care Plus, Picoactin Syrup, and Mimglobin Liquid. Available at leading supermarkets and pharmacies. Agent Bowman's Pharmacy. Call 456-2235.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
CK Grace and Company is the #1 supermarket. 100% intention. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're #1. CK Grace and Company, and we are Vincent Johns, a supermarket for you and me.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451 2836 or 434 3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionssvg.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO aged rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO aged rum. World class in a glass.
For 2 days only, Friday, November the 22nd and Saturday, November the 23rd, get up to 50% off on laminate and luxury vinyl flooring, baseboards and crown moldings at District Stair, St. Vincent. Special conditions apply. Bunady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bunady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bunady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bunady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Bingo! Join the New Democratic Party East Kingstown Constituency Division on Friday, December 6, 2024 at Victoria Park in Kingstown. It all starts from 8 p.m. Come and play your bingo and stand the chance to win a whopping jackpot of $5,000. There's also 9 other games of $300 each. Your tickets are only $10. Tickets can be had at the following locations: the East Kingstown Constituency Office. Call 497-3489 or 454-2020. You can also get your tickets from any member of the Constituency Division Executive or the NDP Secretariat Headquarters in Kingstown. Be a part of this massive bingo at the Victoria Park on Friday, December 6, 2024.
The West Kingstown Constituency Division and the Honorable Daniel Cummings present an exciting raffle this December 7th at the President's Dinner. Win amazing prizes including first prize, a stunning 65-inch smart TV, second prize, a luxurious weekend for 2 in Mesquite, third prize, a brand new iPhone, fourth prize, a bountiful food hamper. And that's not all. There are several consolation prizes to be won. Tickets are just $5 each, or get a book of 5 for only $20. Purchase your tickets from West Kingstown constituency members or at any constituency office. Don't miss your chance to win big this December 7th. Get your tickets now.
You took 22 years to bring the country to this. It don't take a genius to know that is backwardness. Your selfishness and greed is why 2 decades just waste. You never had intentions to truly develop the place. Cause the country hanging over a precipice, while you recklessly insist to run the place like a terrorist. So I'm calling these people, come on, oh man, come let we change things once and for all. Come let we answer the freedom call. Come with plenty determination. It won't be easy to change this land. Hit the ground running. Drop what you're doing.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You got to make sure we have the change. So you got to come on, man and woman. You got to come on. Welcome back to the program. I have here with me Brother Bernard Wiley. A call is coming. Let me take the call. Welcome to New Times.
Well, this is not really New Times. I really speaking about. Could you get some I need some information about Beulah Cato winning in birthday cake for last week before.
Call 8 10 13
Wait,
4
let me check
5.
something. Wait,
Okay.
go ahead.
4 5
Go ahead.
810 13
810
13.
13.
Yeah, call that number.
Okay.
Yeah, and they will be able to help you there.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, so we are back and the lines are open so that you can make your call. It's 18 minutes after 1. As I was saying, I have with me online Brother Bernard Wiley, the present caretaker for the New Democratic Party for the constituency of Mariqua. The numbers for you to call, the local number is 4565967. The Magic Jack, 718-734-5615, or the WhatsApp, 498-3802. You can also send your messages by the WhatsApp. Let me just remind you that tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the village meeting in Peruvian Vale with Brother Andrew John and the South Windward Constituency, NDP Constituency Council. You'll hear from party members such as our president and leader, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday, our vice president, Major Sinclair Leacock, and other speakers, including Sister Chevron John and others. So you got to come on out there. It begins at 7 p.m. So people in South Windward, you can come on out. And those nearby, come on out. Show some love, show some support for Brother Andrew John and also for the New Democratic Party. Let us rally together. And then remember, on Sunday, it's down in Curtains, Brother Conroy Huggins and the big football and netball extravaganza down on the Curtains playing field and the Curtains hard court. Welcome to New Times.
Hi, good day or good afternoon.
Hi, Mitch. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, doing very, very well.
Okay.
Good afternoon to Bernard as well. He's still there with you, I hope.
Yeah, he's still there, still online.
Yeah, all right, Brother Major. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Always good to hear your voice and hear your contribution. I just want to say that as I listen to the program, as you're speaking now, and Bernard helped you a little bit before lunch to emphasize and reinforce something. Over the next 2 weeks, East, West, and Central Kingston will have some events. There's Fitz at the Victoria Park with the bingo. There's Daniel with his fundraising, his raffle. And we're having a meeting in Hollywood. Over this weekend, my brother, my protege, Teach, Andrew John, who's running away with that seat and consistency. And Central has bent it back to help bring home that.
True.
And you can put the pot on the fire on that. We ain't backing away from that.
Not at all.
And he's doing a fantastic job. But he's going to be there in Peruvian Vale. And I'm going to join with others to help sell him. And to take up and strengthen a point that Bernard made. That right there in Peruvian Vale, where we had $1 billion spent, the majority of people can't show you how much they got $100 of the $1 billion that's spent. But that's for another time. But I just want to come to it as a fourth activity. And Chevron John is having young Democrats flexing the muscles with the meet and greet all the fundraising event. You can't go to that one now, Bernard, because they're selling pork out there. So you'll have to find a you will have to find a different event. Even though she brings on Thursday, they can change the price of fish. Well, don't talk about changing the price of fish. You might be able to get all of it. All she has to bring up.
She'll get wily with the fish. Remember, I don't eat neither.
All right. So one out of two, everybody. And Brother Nick, Nick or Mix, yes, Conroy, I mean, what a wonderful communicator we have in him.
Definitely.
Along with all of his project management skill, agriculture, and School of Life. and still very Christian. And I know it's really 7 events in about 2 weeks. But what I really want to leave with the listeners, Igel, is that people take this for granted, Well, there are a lot of guys on the other side never even tell out a sheep, goat, rear pig.
You're right.
They never even sell out of a tree. They have no experience whatsoever in generating or doing something other than the paid for service of government. And while they may take it simple, this is a demonstration of the New Democratic Party as a can-do party.
Yes.
We know how to roll up our sleeves and dirty our hands. We know how to take risks with small things so that when we get big things to do, we'll do it even better. But then when you look at the whole mix of what we're doing, as Chevron said yesterday, Conroy in Leeward over the weekend, it's sports and more sports. It's in our DNA, but makes that point repeatedly. It's in our DNA, sports. You know, I was there in football. Both is there in football. Bruce is football and sports and culture. Chevron is there, And they have to pretend with some of these things to make it look like if it's unnatural for them, But, So I just want to highlight the skill set, the mixture, the community anchoredness of the party. And we're doing things that keep our community together.
Definitely.
I can't tell when last in 24 years. As a matter of fact, I don't remember I ever heard one of them on the other side did something. So they go and sell groundnut. No, I'm serious.
No, but I laugh, but it's really, when you look back, it's true because
I don't remember a member of the Unity Labour Party saying they're going to have ring games. They're going to play hopscotch. They're going to sell mango. They're putting on a boat right. All they have depended upon is the public force, taxpayers' money.
And it is sad because during that time, the NDP constituencies would have put off so many things.
Do you remember one of them having something?
I can't remember.
Do you remember public calling them one of those constituencies? You guys said that they were doing something. Do you remember that?
I can't remember any.
All of a sudden, Shallow, hot up their head down in North Leeward. They said they're going to have something down Leeward for Christmas and something in East St. George. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
Out in the blue. God helps him listen. And the man here said the people,
The people, yeah.
Well, who win this thing, Oli?
Definitely.
Blessings.
Okay, Mitch. Blessings to you too.
Man. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Yes, that was our Vice President,
Major.
one of our Vice President, Major Sinclair Leacock, and my representative in Central Kingston. And I would always say, I believe he is the best representative in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for any political party. I don't think you can get better representation than he been given to the people of Central Kingston. Welcome to Newtimes.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Igel.
Good afternoon, brother.
I know. Hi, Sister Martindale. How are you doing?
Yes, I just called to find out from you if you could tell me who did the Friday program. Who did it?
Margaret?
Yes, said that she must call me or check me.
Okay,
I'm not feeling too well.
Okay, so I'll call you when I leave the station. When I come out the program.
Call her for me and tell her, please.
I'll call you when I come out the station.
Okay, have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right, sis. Okay, and welcome home. Yeah, that was Sister Martindale. They came in, I think, last night. So she down on the ground. She and her husband, I spoke with him this morning. And she has just called in now to get in touch with Sister Margaret London. Yes, so Brother Wiley, that is I know I remember I'm from Central Kingston, but but when you really check it and you see,
but I mean the truth be told,
yeah, when you see the type of representation,
Major is an exceptional representative. And under any condition, no matter how you bring it, so I mean,
I haven't seen a constituency representative for the last 20 years since Major running who have been in his constituency more frequently than the major. So, when I see these things, I could back them up. Welcome to New Times.
But that just allow me to make this statement. Now, I was listening to the Prime Minister about the war we're going to have. Up and come, I heard the Prime Minister say he going to give out gold medal to the students them who do well in school, out of his own pocket. This is his own contribution. And he name out the among the students he going to give gold medal. I said, what kind of stupid is this? All the age in a give gold medal to children. You wait till election and the brink and say you're going to shoot the sportsmen and women gold medal who do well in school. Yeah?
Well,
That is a part of bribe.
and that is a sign
That is
of
a bribe in school kid and then boy give them gold medal.
that is a sign of desperation because things are going very bad for him. So that's a sign of desperation
When I
right
heard
now.
that thing hurt me until.
Well,
Because if I have my grandchildren on that list, I would tell them, don't take no gold medal from the Prime Minister.
yeah,
I would just tell them that.
we want them thing that not genuine. We want genuine thing for the people. You don't wait after 24. You ever heard Ralph giving away thing out of? You ever heard him giving away things out of his pocket for the last 24 years, almost 24 years? He did? Never. But it's because, all right. It is because of the pressure that is being brought down on him by the New Democratic Party and the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He's running like a headless chicken. He wants to do everything now. But sorry, moon does run till they catch it. Well, they have caught up with the ULP moon. So the time has come for them to go. Brother Wiley?
Yes. Well, good. Now, okay, we coming down. Okay,
Yeah, it's 1:30. We have 15 minutes. So if you want to take all, I have no problem with that.
What I want to zoom in on. Last weekend, it was Bash and I who was on this program.
Yes.
And I said, but look, let us hope that we have someone was just shot out of the Young Island area over there on the dock. And by the weekend, there were 2 more murders.
Yeah, one Saturday and one Sunday.
Saturday and the Sunday. Sometimes I really wonder whether or not our people are really taking notes of what's happening in the country. Now, I gave some statistics last in 2000 when the ULP took government from NDP in 2001. The homicide number was 12. 12.
I want to repeat it,
And that in itself.
Let people really understand how things have changed.
Right.
Repeat the number.
It was only 12.
That's 1,
and
2,
then
12.
Yes. And that itself was too high in our estimation at that time. And it was during that period, the then opposition spokesperson, Ralph Gonzalez, was trying to pull Prime Minister, the New Democratic Party, over the coal. And he started even in 2000, when Prime Minister James Mitchell was in charge. Because remember, Ralph took over from Mr. Eustace as Prime Minister. But he was lamenting then of the crime situation, and he was always concerned and was blaming the commissioner who was then Toussaint and the Prime Minister Mitchell for the crime situation in the country. And rightly so. Because if homicides were going up, it is the duty to speak and to coerce and demand that the government do something about it. Now, when we look through the crime statistics, in 2022, in 2002, it was 20. In 2003, it's 18. In 2004, 29 homicides. In 2005, 26. In 2006, there was 20. In 2007, it reached up to 40. Under the ULP, you know.
Yeah.
And then for the last, it also hit 40 again in 2016. And let us go back to the last 2 years that we are all familiar. Just the other day, earlier on, the New Democratic Party put up a signboard to say, look, boy, there are 55 homicides here. Not to embarrass the country, but to say that we need to do something about it. Because the government, like stick was broken in their ears, and they were not listening to the call of the opposition. Our leader, Dr. Friday, and our spokesman on crime, Major Leacock, that there's a need to do something urgent about this matter. It is time for the government to come up with a plan to engage, that will engage not only the government, but the civic authorities, the opposition, because we all feeling the heat when it comes to homicides and so on in the country. No, there was no united plan. So in 2022, there were 42 homicides. In 2023, 55 homicides. In now 2024, and the year is not finished, we are already up to 44. And that is homicides alone, you know.
Yeah, because I think there's 46 murders, but 44 homicides.
That is just that alone. But when we look at the whole crime situation in the country,
or maybe the other way
there
around,
are a lot of other things going
46
on.
homicides and 44 murders. I think that's the count.
You know? So we have the problem of homicide. We have the gun-related violence. We have the issue of drug trafficking. We have all other kinds, pre-deal larceny, a lot of other theft, housebreaking, and a lot of other criminal activities going on in the country.
Okay, Brother Wiley, just hold it there
seem...
for me, please. Let me take this caller here.
The government, are you asking me to hold?
Yeah, just hold a little. Let me take this final call here. Welcome to Newtimes.
Thank you for the welcome, my brother.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
I am doing great in the Lord.
Right.
And my brother,
Bless
long time brother,
Hello.
Bernard Wiley.
Hello.
You remember that
Nice
voice?
hearing you.
You remember that voice, Brother Wiley?
There are certain voices that have a distinctiveness about them.
You can't forget that.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Blessings. I just called I know that time is going and I would be the last caller, so I would try to make it as short as possible. Yes, Brother Igal. You know, looking on at what is happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines right now and its people. You know, it boils down to the people.
True.
It's about choices. Whose voice are we listening to? You know, because the ULP has been in office now for over 23 years.
True.
And they should not have been campaigning. What they had done should have just been there, that people should have seen what they have done, and then people should have just voted for them.
Definitely.
They should not have been going and doing all these kind of things that they are doing now to get votes. No, I'm not saying they have not done anything for the past 23 years. That would be
you must
really
do
incorrect.
something. Yeah, you must do something. You can't be
They
in government for
they
23
did,
years and did
but
nothing.
they did not look after the people.
True.
The people who needed the help. I am saying, right, like, okay, you have been in office for 23 years. The first 10 years should have been for your people, because if you have a family, and you must look after your family first. And then the other 13 years should have been for the other everybody. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yes, the ULP is in office, but it's for the people. All the resources are for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, whether you are ULP, NDP, whatever P. But it has not happened. And I am praying with all my heart that people would understand that this is no more. About 4.5 years you have suffered. Well, 20 odd years you have suffered. And the last 6 months, people are coming now and telling you, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. But you know what I recognize? Being in politics myself for all these years. The trend for ULP, they are like looking and seeing what are the needs for the poor people when they are vulnerable. Because if you notice, I don't have no disrespect for nobody, but for the north, windward side, and like the rural areas, people are not looking at, you see, all those issues that we are really talking about over the years. People have not been listening to those things, the rural areas. What they are concerned about is their children getting food to eat, getting a roof over their head, sending them to school. That's what the parents are looking at. It's not easy that you have, because black people, we have 6, 7, 8 children, and a mother seeing all those eyes looking at you, and you don't have anything to give them. And somebody would come and they would bring a hamper for you with all the things that they are going to gravitate towards it. And that's what the ULP has been using over the years, the things that they know, but it's time enough for people to get away from that and say, what, we have suffered all these years and we'll continue to suffer because God has looked after us, and we are not going to give you another chance. And unless the NDP look at these things, they would continue. The ULP would continue to walk on the rural areas and see where they are vulnerable and use it. So I am begging, I am asking. I said it on Wednesday. Now it's about all the constituencies looking after their strengths and their weaknesses and see where the ULP are weak and use it against them. I am begging, because this time around, it's either we make or we break. And I know that my Bible tells me promotion comes not from the north, the south, the east, nor the west. It comes from God, but He gives us a choice. And people have to use their choice. If the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, their attitude, their mindset is not changed, St. Vincent will not change. My brothers, continue to pray, continue to walk, and continue to trust God that things are going to be better for St. Vincent and the Grenadines with God's help through the NDP this time around.
Thank you very much, my sister. And blessings
Thank
to
you
you.
very much.
Have a
Thank you very
great
much.
day. Yes, Brother Riley, it's all yours. It's 1:42.
Well, well, let's see. All right, then. So what I'll do now, I think I will just highlight the need for serious changes in the crime situation in the country.
Yes.
I will just make reference back to the Social and Redemption Charter that was presented by our former leader and the party in order to help deal with the problem of young people and youth development and redirect our youth in the path. When you look at the money that you give to organizations like the St. Vincent Cadet Corps or the Boy Scout Association or the Girl Guides Association, and when you look at what the government spends on holding somebody who have committed a crime in prison, you will see the difference in terms of what is given and what is spent when the young folks have gone on the wrong path and have to be put into sub-custodial sentences because of their behavior. We will have to deal with the problem before, and that is in the churches, the homes, and the school, the institutions that matter. We have to promote useful organizations like the Cadet Corps, Boy Scout, Girl Guides, Pathfinders, and all the Methodist youth group and the Anglican, what is the AYPA that they had before, or the Crusaders from the Methodist Church or whatever. And those from the Pentecostal organizations, they had also another youth movement that they used, uniform movement that they used to have. We'll have to go back to those youths, and we'll have to re-establish community youth groups, and where the community become part of the crime solving process. We'll have to find a way to work with the farming community and the legal people, along with the police in the area, so that we could deal with the issue of pre-deal larceny. This has to be a special country. It's the first country. I don't think there's any other country in the world where a police station is closed at 11:30 and 12 o'clock in the night. I don't understand all these kinds of stuff. We have to supply our police with proper transportation so that they can able to move around, keep surveillance of the various districts and villages, so that they can intercept whatever is happening that is out of the way. And finally, the New Democratic Party has 4 pillars under which we are going to resuscitate the economy of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But because everything boils down to the economy.
True.
And then development of agriculture, the tourism sector, the blue economy, and the new economy, and the others. But the party also have 5 priorities that we are going to deal with in order to help solve the problems of this country. And that is to create more and better jobs for you, the young people of this country, to build a stronger economy that provides opportunities for all, to make our country safe again. That is freedom from all the criminal. We'll never be able to outlaw all criminal activities, but at the same time be able to control it in a way that make living comfortable to our people. Provide healthcare we trust for all Vincentians, that the people will have to run here and there for healthcare. And number 5, to improve our roads and our public infrastructure that are falling apart under the ULP. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a clear choice. the New Democratic Party has a plan. We have the personnel, we have the people with the experience, we have a plan in the various sectors. So to lift St. Vincent up and to make St. Vincent and the Grenadines a place of opportunity for all of the citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, the New Democratic Party is the party with the vision. Give the New Democratic Party the chance to make St. Vincent better and your life better. May God continue to bless you and keep you. And as you go through the weekend, don't look down on your brother or your sister unless you are pulling them up. Keep away from crime and violence in the country. And may we all continue to live in peace. Peace. Over and out.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Wiley, and a blessed weekend to you and a blessed Sabbath tomorrow to you as well. And this is where
But
we...
I also want to say, Igor,
yes,
happy birthday to you on Sunday. So I'm up front.
You said it early. You come like the others who've been greeting me since last week. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, God bless. And let me thank all the persons who have called and make a contribution, those who have listened. We thank you. Those who send messages, we thank you for participating in the program today. And this is where we bring the program to an end. I just want to wish you all the best for the weekend. I want to ask you to stay out of trouble, stay close to Jesus, be nice to yourself. And if it's the will of the Lord, the program will continue on Monday. But remember, Saturday night, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., Peruvian Vale with Brother Andrew John and the leadership of the New Democratic Party in a public meeting in Peruvian Vale beginning at 7 p.m. And then on Sunday, the 24th, that's Sunday coming, day after tomorrow, at the Curtains Playing Field and Hard Court with Brother Conroy Huggins, big football and netball extravaganza down there. You got to be an out, be a part of it. Take care of yourself and God bless.
The West Kingstown Constituency Division and the Honorable Daniel Cummings present an exciting raffle this December 7th at the President's Dinner. Win amazing prizes including first prize, a stunning 65-inch smart TV. Second prize, a luxurious weekend for two in Mesquite. Third prize, a brand new iPhone. Fourth prize, a bountiful food hamper. And that's not all. There are several consolation prizes to be won. Tickets are just $5 each, or get a book of 5 for only $20. Purchase your tickets from West Kingstown constituency members or at any constituency office. Don't miss your chance to win big this December 7th. Get your tickets now.
It's bingo! Join the New Democratic Party East Kingstown Constituency Division on Friday, December 6, 2024 at Victoria Park in Kingstown. It all starts from 8 p.m. Come and play your bingo and stand the chance to win a whopping jackpot of $5,000. There's also 9 other games of $300 each. Your tickets are only $10. Tickets can be had at the following locations: the East Kingstown Constituency Office. Call 497-3489 or 454-2020. You can also get your tickets from any member of the Constituency Division Executive or the NDP Secretariat Headquarters in Kingstown. Be a part of this massive bingo at the Victoria Park on Friday, December 6, 2024.
Bonady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bonady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bonady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bonady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Attention all business owners. Are you tired of ineffective marketing strategies? Look no further. CG Productions is here to revolutionize your marketing game. We offer quality flyers, promotional videos, audio production, and other marketing materials that will set you apart from the competition. Say goodbye to mediocre marketing and hello to stunning professional materials that will capture your audience's attention. Visit us online today at CG Productions to see what we can do for your business. Quality marketing materials guaranteed. CG Productions, your marketing